Happy Tuesday! I am so excited to have you back here at my house. I'm sure Finn and Stinky are around here somewhere. They'll be popping in to say hello. Let's get started today off with a little enthusiasm, talking about exactly what you have the power to do. We'll start off quietly and get louder and, that's right, louder and prouder. Here we go. I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. Loud and proud. I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. Say, way to go, team. All right, today is Storytelling Tuesday. I can't wait to read a book that I read and thought of each of you. Today, you might have noticed I'm wearing a silly glove. I hurt my hand cleaning my house this past weekend. Give me a Me Too sign if you help your families clean your house. So I'm just making sure it rests up so I'm ready to write and type and continue growing my brain. Today, I have some shout outs. My first shout out goes to our second grade leaders. Yesterday, they tried out something new called Nearpod. Many of them tried it out for the very first time and got to grow their brain through their YouTube videos and Freckle and showed that they have the power to grow better every day. Say, way to go, second grade. I want to stay in second grade right now to shout out 4 second grade leaders from Stonehill College. These scholars were noticed by their teacher, Miss Mejia, for making sure that they were growing their brain even while we were on vacation. Even while we were away and they didn't have to do any work, they still logged under Freckle each day and grew their brain. Let's give it up for Chi Chi, Chloe, Jeremy, Madison. Say, way to go, leaders. Proud of those 4 scholars, and I'm super proud of some scholars from first grade. Miss Flaherty wants to recognize one specific scholar who showed a lot of self-determination this past week. When she first started online and being away from school, Stavina was nervous and didn't always complete her work. She wasn't sure what learning should look like while we were away from Brook Mattapan. But Stavina did not give up. She showed self-determination, continued growing her brain, and even while we were away on April break, Stavina rocked it out on Freckle. Say, way to go, Stavina. Stavina proves that self-determination is so important and also proves that we can make mistakes and still grow stronger. Proud of you, Stavina. Next up, from Miss Home Miller. Miss Home Miller wants to recognize 2 different things. First, she wants to recognize Christabel. Christabel completed 473 questions on Freckle while we were on vacation. Say, what? That was the most in Kalamazoo. But let me tell you, Kalamazoo did not take a vacation. Even though they were away and they were on break, got to rest and relax a little bit more than usual, Kalamazoo College completed 2,000 questions on Freckle while we were away. Say, way to go, Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo, that's showing awesome self-determination and proving that you have the power to grow your brain. Keep it up, scholars. Welcome back to my reading nook. I'm joined today by Tamika, who's ready to read an awesome book alongside each of you. The book that I chose for today reminds me of each of you in a lot of ways, and it reminds me of our Brook Mattapan community. The book I chose is called What Do You Do with a Problem? And in this text, the author, Kobe Yamada, wrote about the feeling of how problems sometimes get bigger and bigger and feel really overwhelming. It reminded me of some of the problems we're facing together as a team. What are some problems that we're facing right now? Yeah, since the coronavirus started here in the United States, I know we've had to stay separated. We're not able to go into Brook Mattapan to make sure that we stay safe and we keep others safe. I know that the coronavirus is making us all feel kind of lonely from time to time, and many of us are missing members of our family and many of our friends. Give me a Me Too sign if you've been feeling that problem. Today, as we're reading this book, What Do You Do with a Problem? I want to think about how that relates to us at Brook Mattapan and what this author says about what we have the power to do, even when we're feeling like this problem is getting bigger and bigger. Ready to read? Let's start. What do you do with a problem? I don't know how it happened, but one day I had a problem. I didn't want it. I didn't ask for it. I really didn't like having a problem, but it was there. Why is it here? What does it want? What do you do with a problem? I thought. I wanted to make it go away. I shooed it. I scowled at it. I tried ignoring it, but nothing worked. This is reminding me of how I felt when we realized that we had a big problem on our hands with the coronavirus. I started to worry about my problem. What if it swallows me up? What if my problem sneaks up and gets me? Wow, the illustrator, Mae Benson, really showed how the problem is making this character feel. What if it takes away all of my things? Kind of feels like the coronavirus sometimes does that. It's taken away our ability to go into school and spend time with our friends and family at times. I worried a lot. I worried about what would happen. I worried about what could happen. I worried about this and I worried about that. Give me a Me Too sign if you've worried about this problem. And the more I worried, the bigger my problem became. Wow, take a look at this illustration. You can see how the character's feeling through that illustration. I wished it would just disappear. I tried everything I could to hide from it. I even found ways to disguise myself, but it still found me. And the more I avoided my problem, the more I saw it everywhere. I thought about it all the time. I didn't feel good at all. Give me a Me Too sign if this reminds you of how you've been feeling. Yeah, no matter where I look, every news story on the television is about coronavirus. When I think about why I can't be with each of you, I think about it. It feels like a very big problem that I have very little control over. Let's keep reading. I couldn't take it anymore. This has to stop, I declared. Maybe I was making my problem bigger and scarier than it actually was. After all, my problem hadn't really swallowed me up or attacked me. I'm noticing a small detail. Character's face has changed now, and it looks like he's still worried because he has some sweat dripping down his brow, but his face has changed now. He doesn't look as scared. I realized that I had to face it. So even though I didn't want to, even though I was really afraid, I got ready and I tackled my problem. This illustration reminds me of how I always say that you all have the power to change the world. When I got face to face with it, I discovered something. My problem wasn't what I thought it was. I discovered it had something beautiful inside. My problem held an opportunity. It was an opportunity for me to learn and grow, to be brave, to do something. Look at how this character is feeling right now. This character has changed so much in this text. It showed me that it was important to look closely because some opportunities only come once. So now I see problems differently. I'm not afraid of them anymore because I know their secret. Every problem has an opportunity for something good. You just have to look for it. That's the end of the story. I want to go back to one of the pages that really reminded me of each of you. It says this: my problem held an opportunity. It was an opportunity for me to learn and to grow, to be brave, to do something. Give me a Me Too sign if this reminded you of Brooke Mattapan, and if it reminded you of you. This page in particular reminded me of our Brooke Mattapan team, because even though we're facing an incredibly big problem, one of the biggest problems we've ever faced as a team, and even though this problem is making us feel sad and lonely at times, it is also an opportunity for us to learn and grow. Give me a Me Too sign if you've been continuing to grow your brain while we've been away. How have you been doing that? That's right. You can use Freckle, you can use your teacher's YouTube videos, you can conference with your teachers who care so much about you. Give me a Me Too sign if you've got to Zoom with your friends. I love that. It also says it's an opportunity to be brave and to do something. Give me a Me Too sign if you've shown bravery. I know you all have, and I'm so proud of each of you. And it also makes me think of all those Thankful Thursdays that we come together and we make cards or window hangings. Give me a Me Too sign if you've expressed gratitude or appreciation or love to somebody during this big problem of coronavirus. That means you've helped make the world a better place, even as we're all facing this giant problem. So I wanted to read this text today because we do have a big problem. And I'd be lying if I told you it wasn't a very big problem. It is. But it reminds me, this text reminds me of how powerful each of you are. To continue learning and growing, to continue being brave, and continue doing something to make our world better. Give me a Me Too sign if you're feeling pretty proud, even as you're facing a problem. I couldn't be more proud of you. And I'm so happy that we can be together through these videos, even when we're not able to be at Brooke Mattapan. Thanks for reading with me today, scholars. Send me a picture of what book you've been reading that makes you feel a little bit better, even as we're apart. I can't wait to see. All right, scholars, I had a blast reading with you and thinking about the power we all have, even when we're faced with problems like the coronavirus and being away from one another. It reminded me of how amazing each of you are and how powerful you are as achievers and as people. So I'm gonna play a song that each of you know, I really enjoy, and I wanna see your moves as we gear up for an awesome day ahead. Don't forget, you have the power to do whatever you want to do and grow in the ways that you want to grow. I can't wait today to see scholars logging into Freckle, watching all of their teachers' YouTube videos, and making sure they're ready for their conferences with their teachers. If you're gonna do that, give me a thumbs up. All right, say hit it.
If what I am is what's in me, then I'll stay strong, that's who I'll be, and I will always be the best. me that I can be. There's only one me, I am it. Have a dream, I'll follow it.
It's up to me to try. Oh, I'ma keep my head up high, high. Keep on reaching high, high. Never gonna stop.
I'll keep getting stronger.
Nothing's gonna bring me down.
Never gonna stop, gotta go. Because I know
I'll keep getting stronger.
that what I am is
What I am is, what I am is, what I am is brave.
what I am is. And what I am is.
There's nothing I can't achieve because in myself I believe in. Oh, I'ma keep my head up high.
Keep on reaching high. Never gonna quit. Just keep getting stronger. Ain't nothing gonna bring us down. Never giving up, gotta go. Because I know I'll keep getting stronger. What I am is. What I am is. What I am is. What I am is.
Sometimes.
You are is.
Magical, what you are is special. There's nothing I can't achieve because in myself I believe in. Oh,
Hold on to my head up high.
high,
Reaching high.
high.
Never gonna stop. I'll keep getting stronger. Nothing's gonna bring me down. Never giving up, gotta go. Yeah.
I'll keep getting stronger. If you had fun with me, give me a Me Too sign. I had a blast spending my time with you today and starting off such a terrific day of learning. Have an awesome day, scholars. Let me hear your voices loud and proud. All set? Ready? We're leaders. Brooke, Mattapan will prove we're achievers. Have an awesome day. I'll see you back here tomorrow for Workout Wednesday. Bye, scholars.